I canceled the pest control my brother bills to my shop. I own a small auto repair shop. 2 bays, a waiting room with a coffee machine that mostly works, and my name over the door. I built it over 11 years. My brother Dale has never held a job longer than a year, and about 3 years ago he talked me into hiring him just to help out front. He answers phones and orders parts. Sort of. Around that same time, Dale set up a pest control account for the shop. Monthly service, quarterly deep treatment. Roaches are a real problem in an auto shop, so I didn't question it. He said he found a good local guy, handled the paperwork, and the invoice just started showing up on my business card. $240 a month. Here's the thing. I never once saw a technician. No van in the lot, no little sticker on the door, no report left on the counter. When I asked Dale, he'd say, he comes early before you're in. You're welcome, by the way. And I let it go because Dale gets defensive fast, and I didn't want a whole thing over roach spray. Then last month, I was going through the books with my accountant, Priya, and she stopped on the pest line. Who's Apex Solutions? She asked. Pest control. Dale set it up. She turned the laptop toward me. This account's been paid to a personal Venmo. There's no business license attached. No service records. Just a monthly transfer. I felt my stomach drop, but I told myself there had to be an explanation. So that afternoon, I asked Dale, casual, leaning on the counter. Hey, what's the pest guy's number? I want to ask him about the back room. Dale didn't look up from his phone. I'll text him. He doesn't really do phone calls. Dale, what's his name? Marcus. Why are you being weird about this? I called every licensed pest control company in a 30-mile radius. None of them had ever heard of my shop. None of them had a tech named Marcus servicing us. Apex Solutions didn't exist as a registered business anywhere. So I canceled it. I went into the account, killed the autopay, and closed the card the transfers ran on. Clean. Done. $240 a month back in my pocket. Dale figured it out fast because 2 days later he came storming into my office. Did you cancel Apex? I did. You can't just do that. That guy's gonna drop us. You know how hard it is to find someone reliable? I looked at him. Reliable, right? So put me on the phone with him. Right now. I want to apologize for the confusion. Dale's jaw worked. He's on a job. Call him. He's not gonna answer for me either. He's Dale. There's no Marcus. There's no Apex. I called everybody. So I want you to explain to me real slow where $240 a month has been going for 3 years. He went quiet. Then he did the thing he always does, which is get loud so nobody notices he never answered. Oh, so now I'm a thief. After everything I do around here, I answer your phones, I order your parts, and this is the thanks. You don't order parts, I order parts. You forward me emails. Where's the money, Dale? And that's when he said it. Quieter. It's not stealing if it's family. You've got more than me. You've always had more than me. I just evened it out a little. $8,600. That's what evened it out a little came to. 3 years of a bug guy who never sprayed a single bug. I sat there for a second. Then I said, so you invented a company, forged a service, and billed my shop for it. And in your head, that's me owing you. You're really gonna make this a thing? Over roaches? There were never any roaches, Dale. That's the whole point. There was never anything. You just liked that I wasn't looking. He told me I was being dramatic. He told me mom would be heartbroken if I blew up the family over an accounting mistake. He actually said accounting mistake, like Venmo transfers to his own account for a fake vendor were a clerical slip. I let him finish. Then I slid the print out across the desk, the one Priya put together with every transfer highlighted, dated, and totaled. That's not for me, I said. That's for the detective. He asked me to bring anything I had. Dale's face finally changed. You called the cops on your own brother? No. I filed a report on Apex Solutions. Whoever that turns out to be, he hasn't set foot in the shop since. The roaches, for the record, were never real. Neither was the pest guy. Only the $8 grand was.